Good day, everyone. We are from BSBA 1D of University of Rizal System Rodriguez Campus. I am here to discuss you about the lattice multiplication. First, we have the example number 1, 3x raised to 5 minus 5x raised to 4 plus x cubed minus 2x squared plus x minus 2. That's the first factor. The second factor is x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 1. The first step to the lattice multiplication is bring down all the coefficient numbers of the first factor. We have 3, negative 5, 1, negative 2, 1, and negative 2. The second step is bring down all the coefficient numbers of the second factor vertically, like this. We have 1, 2, negative 1, and 1. The next step is draw a table and column it by its number vertically and horizontally. The next step is multiply the first coefficient number of the first factor to the first coefficient number of the second factor. How it goes? 3 times 1 is equals to 3. Negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 1 is negative 2. 1 times 1 is 1. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. So on and so on and so on. The next step is add each number diagonally. Like this. 3. Negative 5 plus 6 is equals to 1. 1 times 1 is 1, and then add to the negative 10, 3. Add to positive 3 is equal to negative 12. So add it diagonally like this. And then the last step is multiply the first term of each factor. So bring down all this, and then make it as a factor like 3x raised to the 8 plus x raised to the 7 minus 12x raised to the 6 plus 8x raised to the 5 minus 9x raised to the 4 plus 3x cubed minus 7x squared plus 3x plus 2. So we have another example for the last multiplication. We have the first factor 3x to the raised to the 5th plus x minus 2. That's the first factor. The second factor is x cubed plus 2x squared minus 3x plus 1. So what is the first step? We have to bring down all the first coefficient numbers to the first factor. We have 3, 0, 0, 0, 1, so then, and then negative 2. And then the next step is bring down all the coefficient numbers of the second factor vertically. We have 1, 2, negative 3, and 1. And then multiply it. Multiply the first coefficient number to the first coefficient number of the second factor. We have 3 times 1 is equal to 3. And then add it diagonally. We have 3, 0 times 1 is equals to 0, and so on and so on and so on. And then form it like a factor. That's the way of the lattice multiplication. We have 3x raised to the 8 plus 6x raised to the 7 minus 9x raised to the 6 plus 3x raised to the 5th plus x4 minus 7x squared plus 7x minus 2. So that's all about the lattice multiplication. Now, we have Kimberly Ramos to discuss all of you the division of polynomials.
I am going to discuss to you about division of polynomials. The first example is 3x raised to 5 minus 2x raised to 4 plus x cubed minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 1 over x plus 1. The first step is bring down all the coefficient numbers, that is 3, negative 2, 1, negative 2, 3, and negative 1. Write the divisor in form x minus a. X plus 1 is equal to 0. We need to transfer it to negative 1. So our divisor is x is equal to negative 1. Third step, bring the first coefficient down. So our first coefficient is 3, so we need to bring it down to have our divisor. So first, multiply the first coefficient by the synthetic divisor and put this product under the second coefficient. 3, multiply natin siya sa negative 1, so that is negative 3. So at negative 2 plus negative 3 is equal to negative 5. Negative 5 multiplied by negative 1, positive 5. 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. Then 6 multiplied by negative 1 is equal to negative 6. our remainder is negative 12. So the answer is 3x raised to 4 minus 5x cubed plus 6x squared minus 8x plus 11, and our remainder is negative 12. Another example. X raised to 4 minus 3x squared plus 1 over x minus 1. Again, we need to apply the first step, bring down all the coefficient numbers. So our coefficient is 1, 0, negative 3, 0, 1, and our divisor is positive 1. So we need to bring down the first coefficient, that is 1. 1 multiplied to the 1 multiplied by 1 is 1, and so on and so on. Again, our remainder is negative 1. So the answer is x cubed plus x squared minus 2x minus 2. And we have a remainder negative